I was attempting to make iced tea this morning and I just couldn't seem to get it right. And after a quick Google search, that's when I realised you're not supposed to use literal frozen tea bags for your iced tea. And that got me thinking. Good day, you absolute legends. Welcome back to another edition of Update News. Now, today's hot topic is a mysterious experimental update has just landed with no patch notes. That is right, some funny things are going on in the realm of No Man's Sky. But before we do get into that, ladies and gentlemen, as always, can I just ask for you to please leave a like on this very video? It really does help me out a massive deal. Also, don't forget as well to make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel. The reason being is, as we already know by now, YouTube goes through certain cycles where they'll unsubscribe you, the viewer, from your favorite YouTubers without your knowledge or consent. So please, as always, just make sure for me that you are still subscribed. If you need to resubscribe, and you've been watching me for a while and you like what I do, then why not consider tickling that subscribe button for me? You won't regret it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right on into today's video. So, ladies and gentlemen, a mysterious experimental branch update. Now, what does this actually mean? Well, 4 hours ago, we had an internal branch update according to SteamDB, and then 3 hours ago, it went over to experimental. This by itself usually isn't anything too fantastic. It's basically just gonna be bug fixes or something along the lines of that. However, what makes this very strange is that usually upon the experimental release of the branches, there is always a patch note released alongside of the experimental branch. However, this time around, and this is kind of the first time this has happened as far back as I can remember, this isn't the case. In fact, the last correspondence that we had was for the 31st of the 5th, or just literally a few days ago. And that was for 3 fixes. Fix an issue that prevented the Iron Vulture engine effects from activating. Fix an issue that prevented the previous expedition label from showing on the save select screen whilst another expedition was active. Fix an Xbox specific multiplayer crash. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this very moment in time, the PC community doesn't know what this experimental branch is. It could be a massive bug fix and we just don't know. And it's very strange that this time around they have not released the notes like we have already seen. Like I said, it was a few days ago with the last correspondence. Now, that could just be at the time of this recording, and by the time that you see this video, things could change. But if it does update before or after the release of today's video, I'll post that on my community section in my YouTube channel. That way then you're fully up to par with what this actually is or was. Now onwards to the next topic. Mr. Captain of the Steves released a fantastic video yesterday with a few things that he's noticed within the No Man's Sky Adrift trailer. Take a look at this.
Weird thing is, we've got this crashed ship remains next to this this grave, and it actually says ruined starships. Now, as I was exploring, I did not come across any graves by ruined starships.
And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I went back and I watched that trailer again, and he is right. I never noticed any graves that looked like that. Now, at the end of the day, we can see that that ship was basically like on some sort of umbilical cord to the grave itself. So then that made me wonder if there's more to this update than first meets the eye. Is the trailer alone some kind of hint to what's coming in future updates? Now, we know that we are still waiting for the next part of the ARG story arc. We're still waiting to what happens or what is happening with the autophages. Where do they come from? Now, the speculation at the moment surrounding that is that these ships are from that alternate dimension, that ultimate realm, and these are the graves essentially on the umbilical cords of these autophages that tried to make the jump from one dimension to our dimension, from the realm of glass or the broodmother dimension, which is what it's now being talked as, to this dimension. Now, we do know that Hello Games are experimenting with the dimensions in No Man's Sky. I mean, just look at the recent expedition. If you went up inside of the anomaly, you feel like you're alone. You can see the ships of other travelers, but there are no other travelers unless you uncloak them unless you reveal the quote-unquote alternate universe to which they are all situated in. And by that, you scan the area and all of a sudden, everyone appears like freaking magic. So at the end of the day, we have these ships that we've seen in this trailer, and we don't have them particularly in game yet. I think that this is a sign of things to come. I still think that this year there's going to be another massive update. Sooner rather than later, going off now how this year's already turned out. And I think that these ships that we're seeing in this trailer is a massive hint to what we're going to be expecting next. Now, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think that these mysterious smaller ships are with the umbilical cord-like structure attached to a freaking grave? Now, on a personal note, this looks incredibly awesome. This looks like it's something out of a sci-fi movie. I mean, we could take it down and see it as face value as a mechanical ship keeping this grave alive, essentially. But where does the ship come from? Who does the grave belong to? Is it a race that we know in No Man's Sky, or is it a brand new race that we've never seen before? And where did it come from? Did it come from the same universe or dimension that we're from, or did it come from that Broodmother dimension or the Realm of Glass, this alternate dimension that we know again that Hello Games is experimenting with? So where did this thing even come from? What does it mean? And these are the questions that I'm asking myself. So yeah, let me know, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section down below. What do you think it is? What do you think this all means? Do you think that this is going to play some sort of vital role in the upcoming story arc that we are expecting at some point this year? Let me know your thoughts, comment section down below. You know what to do. But also, ladies and gentlemen, before we do end off today, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who took part in Season 1 of the Light No Sky Challenge. Now, me, Righty, and Captain Steve have got a lot of feedback from the participants on what we could do different in Season 2. Now, if you are interested in joining Season 2 of the Light No Sky Challenge, then please make sure you hit us up on Discord. You'll have a link to that in the video description down below. Join our Discord, and all of the latest information regarding that will be published on there in due course. But anyway, that is everything from me here today, and as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now. You still here? The video's over. I know you're waiting for me to say something else, but it's not today. I mean, come back tomorrow. There'll be a new video. Bye.